Hi everyone, welcome to Fall Quarter. I just wanted to make a quick video to say hi and introduce myself. I'm Maya, please just call me Maya, and point out a few things about the course just to get you started. So please look through everything in the Getting Started block. I know you're already in there if you're seeing this video, but make sure you look through the first steps and things to think about. It'll reiterate some of the things I'm going to point out here. Check out some of the recommended resources, and note that I will have student support hours on campus Thursday afternoons. I have an in-person class that meets before that, so that'll be a time when I'm already there and hanging out. But I've found that more and more it's kind of difficult for me to set a time and not have it conflict with a lot of schedules. So I'm trying out this quarter just having you reach out and make appointments. So I hope that you will. If I find that there's a decent group of people that has a time they'd like to meet together, we'll make it a regular group thing. Otherwise, send me messages or we can meet up in Zoom and we'll get those questions answered. Once you check out everything in the Getting Started, make sure you notice there's a link to your syllabus. Please read your syllabus. You'll have a syllabus quiz coming up on Wednesday. And then your typical setup for the whole quarter should be a video lesson and a homework assignment due on Tuesdays and Fridays. For this first week, there's no video lesson attached to your first assignment because it's a review. But after that, that's what you should see. And then you should have an online quiz on Wednesday. You also have an engagement part of your grade. This is for engaging with me or your classmates or a math tutor. And you get to choose what you do each week, but you'll have to do one of those things. And that needs to be done by Friday. So if you're going to post in the discussion board, just go ahead and do it. If you come to student hours, I'll know that and I'll enter it. If you go visit a tutor, you will need to report that to me. So please just make sure that you have them sign your work or write a little note saying, I met with this student, and then just send me a picture or bring it by office hours, student hours, or something like that. Other than that, the only thing coming up will be you will have a little bit bigger exam, middle of the quarter, and a final exam. Those will just take the place of the quizzes during those weeks. So still that usual schedule, there's always going to be something important on Wednesday that you cannot use late passes on. And then Tuesday, Friday due dates that you can use late passes on. You get 3-day grace period on those, only one. And then after that, you're out of luck. So make sure you get those done within 3 days of that due date. But that should be the typical schedule. You don't need to buy anything for this class. We will be using online textbooks when you need some extra reading. I always try and build videos so that everything's from scratch, but if you need a little more clarification, either before or after videos, there are great free online books that we'll be using. For calculators, if you have a graphing calculator, that's great, but we'll be using Desmos a lot this quarter. And some things you'll have to use Desmos for. You'll be copying and pasting pictures out of Desmos. So that's going to be our main things. You need to have access to a computer or some other device on a very regular basis. You should be trying to check in most days. That doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time, but check in, see if there's any announcements. That's how I'll communicate with you. Try and do at least a little bit of math every day, even if it's only one problem. It will help your learning immensely as opposed to trying to cram it all in. I know we all have busy schedules, but see if you can make that happen. Let's see. Other than that, I think I'm just going to let you jump in and get started. If you have any just general questions, post them to the general course discussion board. That's just for not necessarily about homework problems, but where to find something, how to do something, let me know. Or if you have something private, send me a Canvas message. I'm going to be much quicker responding to Canvas messages. I have notifications set up to make sure that I get those as soon as possible. So you can send me an email, but I don't promise that I'm very speedy about getting those. I'm in Canvas all the time, so you'll get me fairly quickly there. All right, I hope it's a great quarter. I look forward to getting to know all of you. Please let me know anytime you need help.